I'm here. I dealt with Shahid.
And the missiles?
I've disabled the convoy. I haven't confirmed how many missiles we've recovered.
Your first priority is...
Westridge? Westridge, do you read me?
Mike, get out of there.
Mina?
I'm tracking multiple missiles homing in on your coordinates. Get out of
What
there.
the hell?
Tja, ich bleib einfach mal stehen. Ja, viel Zeit zum Weglaufen war ja nicht.
Mike. Mike, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
ach du Scheiße.
In
Wo kommt das Auto
stereo.
her?
Mina?
Mike, you're alive, thank God. You need to get out of there now.
I'm on it. What's wrong?
You're in danger. You need to get out of Saudi Arabia.
But Halbeck,
Hey.
the missiles.
Mike, Halbeck is the one that sent the missiles to your location. I think they wanted to erase the evidence of the missiles entirely. And you along with it.
Great, so now I'm reduced to being evidence? How did they get these coordinates?
That's the other problem. I think they have someone inside Alpha Protocol. And whoever it is fed them the coordinates for the missile strike.
Is there a way to track down who had access to my coordinates?
Not cleanly, no. But it had to be one of your handlers in Saudi Arabia.
Well, that's a short list. And I'd like it to be shorter. Any other facts you can give me?
If I knew more, I'd share. No one knows I'm talking to you right now.
So it's either Darcy, Parker, Westridge, you, or me. Although, how I could give myself away is anyone's guess. Although, for some reason I could see Parker doing this. But I can't see him making this call on his own. The order would have to come from someone in authority, and with good reason.
I don't know, Mike. It's possible. I don't know Alan very well, even as long as I've been here.
Fine. So I need to get back to base. Can you get any choppers out here?
Mike, you can't come back.
What?
You're rogue. I checked the feeds. They've already sent out notifications to the intelligence agencies about your status. If they find you, they'll give you up to the government. If they don't kill you first.
Wait, what about Alpha Protocol? That's what the agency is for. To allow agents to carry out ops like this.
It's to allow the government to deny ops like this. So that if they're exposed, they can say they had no involvement. Mike, you're on your own. Alpha Protocol is the only thing protecting you right now.
Jetzt kann ich es kurz erzählen. Also, jedes Mal, wenn ich bis jetzt dieses Spiel oder diese Szene gehabt habe, dieses Spiel durch, also Shahid, ist egal, ob du ihn am Leben lässt oder tötest, die Raketen kommen trotzdem noch da. Dieser Laster war nicht da. Also keine Ahnung, das muss irgendein Grafikbug gewesen sein. War eigentlich interessant. Naja, viel passieren tut ja nicht. Aber wirklich sehr interessant.
I'm still analyzing the information I got from Shahid, but so far it checks out. He's been busy. And so is Halbeck.
So there was a connection between Al-Samad and Halbeck.
Looks that way. But what worries me is why. According to this, Halbeck's got 3 targets. Taipei, Rome, and Moscow. Transmitting the information now. Looks like the missiles were shipped through Moscow. Halbeck's got a distributor there. Or had one. As for Rome, it looks like an Al-Samad cell was activated. But I don't know why. And in Taipei, Ronald Sung, the president of Taiwan. Someone's been ordered to assassinate him.
This doesn't make sense. What does Halbeck hope to gain?
A profit. Halbeck wants to raise global tensions, spark a Cold War, and turn the world into their private marketplace.
They'll be able to secure military contracts and a steady consumer base for their weapons for years to come, if they succeed.
Would be nice if I could actually tell someone. I mean besides you.
No one will listen, Mike. Not only are you rogue, but Halbeck's gotten inside Alpha Protocol somehow. If you're caught...
I know. Execution, imprisonment, possibly another lecture by Westridge. I'm on my own.
No, not exactly. They used you. But we can use Alpha Protocol. There's so many levels of secrecy to it. Not even the staff know all the resources the program has.
Like?
Safe houses, weapons. If you're going after these targets, You'll need a base of operations in each city. I can dig up some spots that aren't listed in any records.
Like this one?
Better, I think. It sounds like you're going after these targets then.
Just because they tried to drop a missile on me doesn't mean I'm giving up on my mission. If Halbeck's trying to manipulate world events, it's my responsibility to stop them. Also, I don't like that they used me to do their dirty work, sending me to kill Shahid and get their merchandise back. No way am I letting them get away with that.
Judging from the data, Mike, it may be a good thing. If Halbeck's trying to cause a Cold War...
They've made a mistake. They're going to cause a real one.
So, jetzt kommt die Spezialisierung. Schon relativ früh im Spiel. Ich wähle Agent aus, dann kann man sich nämlich die 3 Gebiete manuell aussuchen. Ich würde auf jeden Fall Pistolen nehmen, weil am Ende... Ich kann euch den letzten Skill ja mal zeigen. Hat man 30 Sekunden Zeit, um 6 Schüsse abzugeben. Wie eben, nur mit statt 2 Schüssen halt 6 Stück. Wirklich sehr effektiv. Deshalb wähle ich das aus, dann... Eventuell die Zähigkeit. Komme ich später zu, da gibt's... Naja, es hat als einziges, also hauptsächlich mehr Leben und eventuell Technikverständnis. Muss kurz gucken. Ja, Technikverständnis, damit sind Ärzte-Hilfekästen, wie ihr jetzt hier gerade auf dem ersten Skillpunkt, den es geben würde, schon lesen könnt. Verschaffen mir höhere Heilung. Da ich noch 3 Skillpunkte übrig habe, skill ich jetzt auch direkt erstmal den einen Punkt, weil ich bekomme immer 10 Stück beim Level-Up. Für die Pistole brauche ich 5, also kann ich die sämtlichen anderen Fähigkeitspunkte, die ich aktuell bekomme, erstmal in Technikverständnis und Zähigkeit investieren. Nein, jetzt bin ich auf zurückgegangen. Ich hoffe, das ist gespeichert. Gut. Und, naja, wir sind jetzt spezialisiert.
The reporter. The photographer?
Scarlet.
You met her leaving Saudi, then in Taipei. But after that, we lost track of her.
Was that a question? If so, it's classified.
I always wondered how you two happened to meet. Coincidence?
I don't know.
Ja, wir haben jetzt, das ist eigentlich der Großteil des Spiels, die großen Missionen in Moskau, Rom und Taipei bestehen aus mehr als 4 Missionen, also Saudi-Arabien war eine verhältnismäßig kurze Mission. Und ich gehe einfach mal, ich gehe jetzt einfach mal von oben nach unten durch, fange in Moskau an. Wenn ihr unbedingt zuerst nach Taipei statt nach Rom wollt, könnt ihr es ja schreiben, aber ich sehe da eigentlich keinen Grund, warum man das in eine andere Reihenfolge nehmen soll. Also es ist eigentlich egal. Man sieht zwar andere Personen zum anderen Zeitpunkt in andere Missionen auch wieder. Sag ich mal, wenn ich jetzt erst Taipei mache, wird auch die Story ganz anders erzählt. Also nicht ganz anders, aber es sind halt gewisse Parts, die anders erzählt werden. Oh, bei Minatang schon Ansehen von 9. Das ist 10 ist das höchste. Das wäre Freundschaft. Ist doch schon mal schön. Naja, ich fliege nach Rom. Nein, nach Moskau. Und diese Szene wäre egal, wo man hinfliegt, wäre diese Szene. Also beim ersten Mal ist die auch nur.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
I think I've got you beat.
You ever been a pushy woman in the heart of Arabia?
Once, lost a bet.
Cute.
Yeah.
You could keep that up the entire flight, I bet.
Did you already have plans?
I was going to invite you to slow down.
Sorry, I get a little antsy before flights. Last time I was in an airplane, it wasn't the smoothest trip.
I can relate. I've spent far too much time on planes lately.
What are you doing in this lovely part of the world, if you don't mind me asking?
You first.
I'm in claims and acquisitions for Halbeck, apparently. Still getting a feel for the job.
Oh.
That was my reaction. Or was that an O, as in I've never heard of Halbeck?
Oh, as in the sense of yes, I've heard of Halbeck, military and construction contractor. That name comes up a lot in this region.
That's right. So if you're familiar with the area, that would make you a... Those your legs?
Other page.
Cover story by Scarlet Lake.
I heard she's on this flight.
Photojournalism, isn't that a bit dangerous, Scarlet?
If there's no risk, it's not important.
By the way, I'm Mike.
Here, call me. I have a lot of contacts in the area. Maybe we can work out a trade. If you should hear anything, of course.
If I hear anything juicy, you're the first person I'll call.
I appreciate that. You know, there's something about you. Makes me think I might just be sitting next to a headline.
You might want to stick close then.
Maybe I will.
You don't really have an option for the next few hours.
But after that... Well, I have to get some work finished before we land.
Okay.
Let me know if you do anything scandalous.
Will do.
Will do. Gott. Gott, das war... Mit dem Gesichtsausdruck, das war... Ja, ordentlich.
Welcome to Moscow, Mike. How do you like your new apartment?
Nice digs. I see where all that Black Ops funding really goes now.
Invoking Alpha Protocol does have its upside.
Jealous.
Of you freezing your butt off in Moscow? Not so much. Although there is a certain appeal to sitting in that loft drinking cocoa while you are crawling around in the snow.
Ooh, you're a cruel woman.
All right, down to business then. Do you have a plan of attack for Moscow?
I've got a few leads from Saudi to follow up on. We'll see where those take me.
Sounds like a solid plan. What will you follow up on first?
Not sure yet. The missile launchers were moved through Leningradsky Station. There might be intel there. I've also got a CIA informant codenamed Grigori and a mob underboss called Lazo.
Finding those missiles is important, although more information would be helpful. But from his file, Grigori looks like the type who would sell information about you to interested parties. Lazo might be able to provide some leads too.
Getting the lay of the land would be helpful. I'd rather not walk into an ambush if I can help it.
Smart plan. Call me when you have anything.
So, und ich mache hier auch den nächsten Schnitt. Das Apartment und die Mission zeige ich euch einfach beim nächsten Mal. Ich verabschiede mich und danke fürs Zuhören und Zusehen und was ihr sonst noch alles so macht.